to 6 on a Saturday. So you know what that means. Welcome back to Days Off.
What's happening, everybody? If you're thinking about turning off the video right now, might want to wait, because at the end of the video, I'm going to be announcing a giveaway.
All right, time to get the f out of here. Yeah, I drove Fuji to work today and a couple days this week. No, it didn't blow up. I'm convinced this thing is actually reliable. Anyway, nothing special here. I'm just going straight home because I am kicked beat. See you in a little bit. Yeah, I got a coffee issue. It's after 6 and I'm just gonna fall asleep as soon as I get home, and I don't want to do that, so yeah. All right, so this time on Days Off, sort of have one main objective. It's unfortunately, if you're looking for Fuji stuff, not really going to be this weekend, although I'll probably drive it a little bit. The main goal is to get the daily WRX into spring mode. And what that means is I have the front lip to go on, and I have to repaint it because all the paint chipped off from scraping it. Coilovers are going back in, and the summer tires and wheels. Motegi track plate 18s with 245 4018 BF Goodrich Sport Comp 2s are going on. So that's kind of on the docket tonight. We're kind of just gonna wing it. Tomorrow, get an early start, get that banged out. Yeah, take it for a rip. Alrighty, nice little drive home. Long day. I don't know why. Just those last 3 hours. Anyway. I'm gonna go upstairs and change, get out of my stinky, dirty clothes, and see what we're gonna get up to tonight. Stay tuned. I drive you this weekend, more than I did last weekend. All right. Well, it appears I'm solo for a little bit, so I'm gonna get started on the WRX right away because I'd rather get ahead of it tonight. And if I don't finish, then I don't have much to do tomorrow, and I can just kind of get it done quickly and enjoy the rest of the day. So I'm gonna swap some cars around and get started. The Rex is in the house. Should I introduce you to it? Really? I don't know. This is my other Subaru, I guess, my daily driver. It's a 2018 WRX base. It's a 2-liter FA20. Unfortunately, these are an equal length header because of a twin scroll turbo, so no rumble, and they kind of sound like a Civic, but it's a good daily. The all-wheel drive is sick. It's really good in the winter. Kind of overlanded in the desert, you know, over Christmas time, which was pretty cool. Drove through some alpine blizzards. It's been good. So the plan right now is, I got these bad boys. Motegi track plates, really nice wheel. I love them. They're good quality, damn good value, and I got some BFG Sport Comp 2 summer tires that are a 245 4018, I believe. If I could find the size, yeah, 4018. To go in place of my winter setup, which is Sparco Terras in white 17-inch by 8 with a 225 55 17 Maxxis Winter Force, or sorry, Arctic Trekker. Maxxis Arctic Trekker. Those are going on with these bad boys here. These are Blitz coilovers from Japan for the VA chassis WRXs and STIs. These are great coilover, really good quality. I got them from, actually I got them for my birthday. Kat got them for me off Subi Speed. So shout out to those guys, carry awesome products for these things. Yeah, so I'm gonna clean these up and then we're gonna jack this bitch up, throw them in. All right, coilovers are all cleaned up. Clean parts are just, to me, a little bit more enticing and motivating than if you're putting greasy, grimy old on your car. So, yeah, I'm gonna jacket the car. I'm gonna do the fronts first because that's just how I do it on this thing. When I put the stock suspension on, Tom and I literally did it in, I think, just under 2 hours. I'm definitely not gonna be going that fast tonight. I'm just trying to take my time. So for now, I'm gonna throw you down another time lapse. This is gonna be a lot of time lapses, I think. Another time lapse, jack up the car, pull the wheels off, do the front, all right? Goodbye, winters. See you next year. Okay, now to the nitty and the gritty. This bad boy, gotta come out. We got the two main nuts here, and then top hat nuts up here, as well as, let me see, ABS sensor. This little brake line bracket's gotta come off. And if I remember correctly, the sway bar, no, actually sway bar on the back gets disconnected. This one's pretty straightforward, so I'm gonna grab the rest of the tools. All right, I got all my crap and I'm gonna start unbolting everything. So you guessed it, time for another time lapse. All right, got the nuts off that go to the bolts for the shock to the spindle, and top hat is off. And it's being compressed by the jack right now, so it's not dangling freely. You take a little bit of weight off just by kicking the jack under the control arm, and then it gives it a nice little bit of compression, holds it in there. Just knock these two bolts out, then the strut comes out, coilover goes back in. Woo! You don't want that to happen. I reckon that's from the desert outside of Palm Springs. Cool. She's out. Okay. Coilover's going back in. Hello! What are you doing? Alright, yeah, coilover. Alright, so this bad boy is preset from when I took it out because I had it at a height I liked. I might raise it back up a little bit this year because cops are handing out VIs, which are visual inspections for safety around Vancouver, and it's complete bullshit, so I might raise it up so it's not so conspicuous to them anyways. I don't know, I don't plan on traveling to Vancouver very much, but it would suck to get a VI and get the car on a tow truck and all that crap. So maybe we'll raise it up later on, but for now, they were set and tuned and everything was good. I know what setting to put the camber bolt on. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Can't get much easier than this for lowering your car. All right, and just like that, bam! Coilover is in. Got my camber set up. Everything's tight over here. Collars are good. Pizza. All right, pizza's in the oven. So while that's cooking, gonna do a little bit of a glory moment and throw this guy on. Just a couple ugga-duggas, you know, for torque. Bam! There you have it. I love these wheels. Yeah, I can hear all of you out there saying, oh, they're cheap wheels, oh, they're reps and blah, blah, blah. Motegi's been around for a long time. Same guys that cast these wheels are the same guys that make wheels for our Porsches. So don't get your titties in a twist. These things are great. You guys can argue amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go grab a slice of pizza and then we're gonna move on to the other side. Ooh, it's kind of a nice comparison. You know, summer, winter. I'm more partial to summer. Anyway, food time. All right, front's done. I'll drop it down and then maybe I'll think about doing the rear. Time to drop it down and then I'll take the stuff out of the trunk so I can get to the rear top hats and yeah. I'm loving it more already. The other thing we're gonna do tomorrow too is I got that front lip for this thing. I want to get that kind of scuffed up and painted. I'm just going to throw, I have this textured stuff that kind of matches the ABS here. So I'm just going to throw a nice coat of that on and should match up the front quite nicely. I'm going to heat gun it and stuff too, because like last year I just threw it on with like the sheet metal screws that it had, and I'd like to actually have it fit kind of nice, so we'll work on that too. Anyway, another time lapse. On this episode of Days Off, time lapses. All the time lapses. The back is airborne. The wheels are off. Okay, since we're over here, we'll start on this side. If I remember correctly, it was easier to pull these pins out. I'm trying to thought it. Yeah, sway bar off first, and then There's one bolt holding the shock into the bottom and the two on top. You have to actually like put your foot on here and like push down on it like pretty hard to get this thing out. It's kind of sketchy feeling, but totally legit. That's how you got to do it. All right, I'm gonna get to it. The nuts are loose on the top, so we've got some play. All right, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it still was not fun. And it's still sketchy, but we got her out. So you can go there. I'm gonna catch my breath. Oh my God, I'm way out of shape. I need to work on my cars more apparently. Dr. Pepper should help. All right. So that side's out. Let's cram one of these bad boys right up in its business. Can you see me struggling with my coils? Oh, I forgot how hard this was. Come on. Oh. That's the hardest part. Is just get the control arm down enough to slide the shock into the valley and get it up in the tower at the same time. Okay, that's the hard part. So I'm gonna fiddle and position it, and then I'll tighten everything up. All right, I can see the required destination. Let's go up. Get in there. Come on, you know you want to. Where's the jack? Where's my hammer? Oh, where's the dynamite? And the coilover was in. The coilover was in. It was in the hole. That's what she said. The coilover is in. This side of the rear is in, so I'm gonna skip over the other side because there's not much to see there. And I'll turn this thing back on when I'm bolting wheels on and dropping it back down. Oh yeah, back down low, dirt nasty. Here, let's do this. That is proper. Don't get me wrong, I love the winter setup, but oh, I can't wait to go and carve some corners tomorrow. This is gonna be great. All right, I'm gonna clean up. You guys don't really want to see that. Maybe you do, I don't know. Comment on it, tell me. So I'm gonna clean up and then check everything over again. I think this tire might need some air. That one there might need some air. And then I'm gonna call it a night. All right. So tomorrow, gonna sand that up, throw a coat or wrinkle coat on it, and bolt it up to the car. All right, guys, I'll see you when it's breakfast time. Have a good night. Oh, beater. We're going for coffee? What do you think? You wanna go in the Subaru? Happy Sunday, everybody. It is St. Patrick's Day. I have a little bit of green. It probably looks great. I'm gonna start off, gonna grab some Timmy's with Anna in the STI, and then we're gonna come back, give this thing a little shakedown, make sure I didn't forget to tighten anything, and then the lip, I sort of started sanding it last night to get all the excess off, the old truck bed liner and stuff. So we'll get a new coat on it, and I gotta grab some well nuts, I think, and get it bolted on the bottom of the car. I actually have holes drilled on the bottom already because I tried to do a lip before that didn't quite work out, but the well nut holes are still there. So I'm gonna try and make it work with that one. All right, let's go for a little drive. Over on the street. Probably the least obnoxious cold start of any car I've ever owned. I like it. Coffee time! Coffee time! Coffee time! Got my coffee heater on. Got my usual. Got Beaners back here. Looking all solitary and pissy. Anna, what are you doing? Gonna snuggle up. So it's pretty cool. I was driving down 232 and this absolute massive string of Porsches just came screaming out from one of the side roads. And they were coming down towards where I was going, so naturally I sped ahead of them, stopped, and got some footage of them all passing by. So insert that. Pretty cool start to the morning. All right, time to give this thing a quick drive, shake it down, make sure everything's not gonna fall off. First, let's take this thing for a ride. Now that one needs to just be a bit lower. All right, that was a good little run. Feels good, definitely needs alignment, and probably gonna pop the front up about, I don't know, half an inch. And then we should be good for clearance, because I don't want to destroy the inner fender liner. It's already pretty pooched. Anyway, I'm gonna go hang out with Kat for a few, and then we'll come back down and go to the auto parts store, get working on that front lip. So, come back to you in a few minutes. All right, I'm gonna get set up and I'm gonna start, finish sanding the lip and then get it sprayed and get it on there and clear off the bench. Just sand it up there and it'll be nice and easy to clean up. All right, it's all smoothed up. Okay, quick auto parts store run. Got everything we need. So I'm gonna grab some plastic, lay it down, clean the lip with wax and grease remover, get it all ready, then we're gonna spray it. Okay, so the lip is looking like it's almost good to go. I think what I'll do while I'm jacking up the car and getting that ready is I'll throw it out in the sun, let it finish off drying, and then we'll kind of mock it up, start popping some holes in it, and we'll mount it up. Should be pretty straightforward. Okay, got the first walnut mounted up, kind of right where I need it. This is looking good. Popping the other side over here. This whole lip is kind of strange. Like it doesn't quite fit properly, but it does. I don't know. Might have to heat gun it a little bit on this side. Oh, you know what? Not quite happy with that corner. Doesn't quite match up, you can see. Make it work. Yeah, this thing looks way better than it did last year for fit-wise, so I must be doing something right. I'm gonna throw the last couple bolts in and then drop it down, and then I gotta go meet Kat. We're helping a friend with some moving stuff, doing a dump run and stuff. Driving a pickup truck, America. I can't stay off of this thing. Oh God, a short person was driving this. Ooh, coyote. Coyote. Well, it wouldn't be your late 20s and early 30s if you weren't helping some friends move. All right, well, done being the garbage man for the day. We're heading back home. My parents are on their way out. Thanks, truck. Have a good day. Hello, beautiful. Okay, mom and dad are on their way. We're done helping Don. Time to go relax for a bit. All right, I'm gonna take my mom for a ride in the car.
This should be kind of funny.
So weird. It's like the car is like, no! I'm not driving.
Don't try and hit the brakes.
Officer, I didn't. Just hanging. Holy shit. Whoa.
Backfire. A little bit of extra fuel going through.
Well, had a nice relaxing dinner with the family. Never a dull moment out here at Ridiculous Automotive as someone's car got broken into literally right at the end of the street here. It's just unbelievable. I'm so pissed off that I feel helpless. I just don't like it. I'm pretty disturbed by it. Anyway, no need for the drama. Life goes on. Nobody was hurt. Anyway, that's gonna about do it for today. We got the WRX finished up for spring. Got the lip on, looks sick. I do have to make 2 little plates to mount the side, but I need some more ABS sheet to match the texture. But it's you know, an alignment away from being ready for spring and summer, which is great. And you know, it's in good company. I'm pretty stoked on this fleet. Hopefully nobody breaks into it. Mustang's outside because it's the only car with an actual like alarm on it. So if somebody decides to mess with that, at least we'll hear it. Tomorrow, there's not gonna be much going on. I'm not really gonna be filming because, well, there's no way around it. My dad's having open heart surgery, so I'm gonna be away for the day. Not really anything that I wanna film, but that's just what's going on. Let you guys know so that, yeah, whatever, anyway. The one thing I will be filming tomorrow is I'll be giving you a little bit of information about the giveaway that I have planned and what you can do to enter and everything like that. It's not gonna be purchasing or anything like that involved. Pretty simple, but stay tuned to figure it out. All right, I'm gonna try and get some sleep, although that's probably not gonna happen because I'm just like super paranoid about my cars getting broken into now. So, hope you all have a good night. I'll see you in the morning. Keep Def Kev on the radio because it's non-licensed, no copyright. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Monday. Been a hell of a night. Last night, car got broken into in front of our house. Wasn't one of ours, but still sketched me out enough that I got like no sleep last night. And this morning, my dad is going in for open heart surgery, so needless to say, I'm a little stressed. We're just going for breakfast right now because he's just gone in, so yeah, gonna go eat, try and feel better, not stress out, and yeah, not gonna be much else going on today, so. All right, I'm back home. We're gonna figure out some dinner because I don't think any of us have eaten since breakfast. I'm pretty done. I don't know. Maybe I'll wrap the episode right now. We'll see. Give me 5 minutes. All right, it's time to talk about the giveaway I was slightly mentioning before. So it's pretty simple. All you gotta do, subscribe to my channel. The first 1,000 subscribers are entered. When I hit 1,000, it's cut off. The faster we get there, the faster you can win it. You have a 1 in 1,000 shot of winning this Hoonigan mile-per-hour speedometer from Autometer. Full disclosure, I had it on Marketplace for a while. It was given to me a few years ago. It's been taking up space in my cabinet and I have no use for it. I'd rather see it be used on somebody's car, one of my friends, so all you gotta do to win is subscribe. When you win it, send me a picture of it in your project car. That's what I wanna see. All right, everybody. I can barely speak English right now. I'm so friggin' tired. 2 hours of sleep in 48? Not a good idea. Thanks for tuning in this week. It was a bit of a slower one, but you got to see some spring action for the WRX. I thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button to see a new video every week. We have one break coming up in the next 2 weeks, and then I'm gonna continue on because this really takes up all my nights during the week and I kinda need to spend a little bit of time doing other stuff. So one break and then we continue. But there's still one more episode after this. If you like what you see, you can follow me on Instagram. It's RIDIC_U_loose. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, it's Ridiculous Automotive. Or you can add me as a friend, Andrew Ritchie. Like I say, roll the dice with that one. That's about gonna do it for Days Off. Enjoy your time off, make the most of it. Until I am off work next Saturday, I'll see you on the road.